And welcome back. You know, it's not often you get to sit down and have dinner with someone like Val Kilmer, but we have Les Brown with us to tell you just how you can do that. Les, it is good seeing you.
Good to see you, Tom.
Always good, my friend.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, how can people have dinner with Val Kilmer?
Well, they're having an event on Saturday, the 25th, all right? And it's down at his studio called Hell Mel, where Heliotrope meets Melrose,
right?
Which is now the new hip area in L.A., you know. And he's dedicated that whole thing to artists and movies, and they do these potlucks, and they show movies and things like that. So this is another one. This is a special one. Now, they've been doing it for a little while, but they were able to get Paramount to license them the original Top Gun film.
Okay.
And Brad Kopenik, you know, his partner and my good buddy too, you know, he decided he'd have this thing where they do a whole thing to raise money for USO.
USO, right.
And for Val's Twain Mania, which people might not know about, but we'll tell you. So how can you have dinner? If you go on to Beam, or if you go on to, let me get this right, sparkrise.com/go/ I forget. Hang on.
Well, you know, but if you're going to these places, you know, one of the ways to do it, of course, is you type in on Google Val Kilmer potluck dinner, and it'll steer you where you need to go.
That's right. Yes.
Now, okay, this is more than just a dinner, more than just a movie. He's going to have some special people showing up from time to time.
Yeah, and I can't give you all the names.
Yeah, I know.
Right? That's kind of secret there, you know.
Oh, look, see, Val has been in the area many times.
Oh, yeah. In fact, Val came and stayed with me for a few months. Oh, there. There's Val, my wife, and myself, and I don't know where we were off to right there. But and that's Val and Alexa.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And you'll see. Did you see the documentary, Val?
I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, it is getting all kinds of notice because Val was really, he was way ahead of his time when you consider the whole idea of, you know, self-filming things around him and his participation. So he's no stranger to what everybody now does.
That's very true, you know, and I'll tell you something. Val is one of the most creative people I've ever known. And trust me, I've known a lot of creative people.
Yeah.
But in so many areas. And of course, he's had this thing about Mark Twain for so long. When he came out here, you'll see in the documentary, there was a thing where he was doing Comic-Cons all over the country. And he got worn out. He got tired. So Brad picked up the phone and said, "Hey, buddy, we need a place for Val to just kind of chill out and nobody's going to bother him and all that." And I said, "Mi casa, su casa, we have the room."
Right here in Branson.
And that's right. And he loves Branson.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh, no.
Well, you know, when we first had dinner up at Top of the Rock, that was his initiation.
Oh, okay. Yes, because that's where that picture with me, that was at Top of the Rock.
That's right.
Yeah.
So when you think about that, when your initiation to Branson is Top of the Rock, you're going to go, "This is Branson?"
Yeah.
And you go, well, it's a little away from Branson, but yeah.
But I mean, you know, special people, military dignitary, and you never know, you may even get a little bit of crosstalk going with Val himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what this is all about, and raising money for
right.
You know, two things that are very near and dear to Val, which is the USO and the Twain Project.
Well, the first part of it is the dinner part, you know, and that's free. So if you go on to Beam and you can watch that and you can see all the stars that are coming to the thing, to the affair. And if you want to watch the movie because of licensing fees and things, it'll cost you $8.95. Now, you can watch, the reason I'm here in Springfield is because I'm doing the Ozarks for them.
Yes.
And they can go on to Beam and they can see the whole evening. And that's going to be a great evening because we have arranged for various people to come in and they will actually interrupt the movie and talk about stuff, and some of the stars.
Cool.
My lips are sealed.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be a surprise. It's a little secret right now, but it's Saturday. What time is it kicking off?
Well, throughout the country, it kicks off in Los Angeles at 5 o'clock till I think it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then here, of course, that's 7 to 10.
Yes.
And in the East Coast, it's 8 till 11.
All right.
And in the rest of the world, I don't know.
There you are. So you can have dinner with Val Kilmer. Not too bad. this weekend.
That's right. And it's all for USO, and it's all for Twain Mania.
Les, always good to see you.
Good to see you,
Thanks for
Tom.
coming
Yes.
in. Have fun this weekend. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks.